goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, and SB Ballard Stadium, the home field of the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on last year's national champions, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Old Dominion.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. One more satellite.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Monarchs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Harris. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Touchdown, Monarchs! They cap the drive with 6 points.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost them 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. They're going to run it. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Receivers are bunched together. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football in.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's tackled at the 31. Brings up second down.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made by the tight end. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Raging Cajuns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And it's Old Dominion in front now. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Hot.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Monarchs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll hand it off. Breaking tackles.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught, completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Monarchs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his target. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Monarchs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
Let's go.
Here we go on 4th down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. He's running out of time here. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a 1st down, but they say he was out of bounds. It'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Wideouts now clustered. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. He fires it down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Ragin' Cajuns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Monarchs will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Pass not complete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch!
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Raging Cajuns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Worthy. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm really surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Brings up second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Throwing up play action. Swarm for the pass rush. The sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still losing by 13. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Harper. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Harper. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Harris. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll be brought down. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Harper. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Brought down after the takeaway. A big play by the defense to end this quarter. And it's Old Dominion in front now. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone now. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 13, set to kick off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Harper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. And there's the handoff. Powers through. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And the Monarchs offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job of containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags a quick throw. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the 1st. It's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
2nd down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. He makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back out on the field.
And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Harper. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Here we go, set.
Play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's Thorne. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. That was crucial, Kurt. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. That pass ball's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The return is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he doesn't get there. Huge play by the defense to hold on to this two-point lead in the final couple minutes.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this two-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll run it here.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.